Old Aki here with another Destiny video, and this is the daily heroic story for today, November 27th, Thanksgiving Day, and it is the Ishtar Collective. I'm running this with my level 29 hunter, and I am setting it to the highest level of difficulty, which is level 28, and I recommend that you run the story or strike or whatever at the same level of difficulty as your character, or level of difficulty lower than your character, because you really lose the effectiveness of your weapons if you're going in at a lower level of difficulty than the level of difficulty of the story. Anyway, here we are on our way to Venus. These nice forced cutscenes, and they're actually giving the game time to load. But as we start here, my turbo-powered Sparrow. I love this thing. Alright, now before I came into this story, I was out patrolling here and there, getting bounties and such, and so I'm fairly well loaded on ammo with all three weapons. But this is a nice little spot here right at the beginning to take out some Fallen and then pick up weapon ammo drops. Just don't let them pepper you with ammo. I mean with gunfire, jeez. I didn't realize my shields were dropping so fast. By the way, this is the Vision of Confluence Scout Rifle, which is a really cool weapon. I'm trying to rank it up, or level it up. I picked it up in a raid the other night. Okay, off we go. And what I'll do with that particular weapon, by the way, is that when I finish, I'll put it in the vault and then switch over to my Titan and essentially do the same thing that I'm doing with my Hunter, and that gives me double opportunities or to level up, or to level up twice as fast as normal for the weapon. I thought I saw some spirit bloom there, but I must have been mistaken. Okay, close to our first milestone here. Blast on by these guys. We just got to take out a big old nasty major Hydra here. And what I find in a lot of these, running these stories and such, this is a public area, so a lot of times other people will be coming in doing the same thing or running bounties. And so you get a little bit of help in the public area taking out what you got to take out. Okay, there's somebody just came flying by me right there. Okay, so run up here and grab the whatchamacallit, the mine core, as it were.
Let's head for that research station.
Now we're off to the research station. What I'll be doing there is I'm using my own little approach to work my way through the waves of enemies that appear. Different people have different approaches, but I found that the approach that I use is fairly safe. Because I try to go through all these stories and such. Anything that I record, I try to go through with no deaths. So here we are, we're getting closer and closer to the research station. Little bump there. Okay, I'm just going to sit here for a second and wait for this respawning restricted thingy to go away because it's hard to see. There we go, we always start off with harpies, isn't that amazing?
The research station.
Not harpies, those are shanks. Those are the fallen versions of harpies. Okay, now what I'm going to be doing here, I'm going to work my way around to the right. And there is a Reaver Vandal with a sniper right around the next corner and on top of a building in a little bit of distance. That's the guy that I got to worry about the most. I'm being a little bit careful here. I'm not exposing myself too much. Taking these guys out of this. Oh, there he is. And if I get an opportunity, I'm going to take him out. Well, he can see me firing through that big leaf. And here comes some more shanks. Alright. Tip number 1. When your shields drop, go and hide. And let them come back. Get out of the line of fire. Now, where did that guy go? I know he's out here somewhere. I guess not. There he is. Kind of ran around to the other side of the building. There we go. Alright. Shields are coming back. And now, it's just a bunch of dregs and maybe a couple of vandals and one captain I've got to deal with. And if I can, I'll go ahead and melee them. The dregs, just to conserve ammo. Even at level 28, their puny weapons don't cause too much damage. Unless they're all firing at you at the same time. There's a vandal. You can see what I'm doing here. I'm working my way around in a circle counterclockwise. Oh, there's another weapon I don't need. Alright, I think there's a couple up there. Yep, here they come. They're up here on the right, so... Yeah. Let's go up there and beat them over the head. There we go. Alright, now I'm down to just the last few. Take the captain out. His overshield's pretty weak. Of course, what I've got here, even at a, not totally leveled up, what I got here is a pretty powerful scout rifle, so I'm extremely happy with it. Don't know how I'll do that in player versus player, but I know that in the stories and such, and the oops. All right, before we do that,
Let's see if I can get it to work.
double checking. Yeah, okay, we got pretty much good ammo here. Now here's where the Vex come in. And there's a nice little place that's sort of like a sanctuary from the Vex where they will not follow you. And, yep, they're starting to spawn here. Yes, I know they're coming. And it seems that they always start with the harpies, and then the real wave comes in. You see there's the harpies. Now notice where I ran back down here into this spot. The only time I've ever seen any of the Vex, there's a whole bunch of goblins coming in. I've ever seen any of the Vex come up after me is when I take off their head, like this guy right here. Take off his head and he'll just charge. That's why you really want to hit him in the belly button there. A little white spot, because that's a one-shot kill. 1 or 2 shots. So you're using him. And notice that he's a little weak and he kind of dropped to protect his little belly button there. There we go. Alright, I think there's some more. Yeah. Now, I also found that when the ghost starts talking again, that's sort of a signal for the next wave coming in. So that's a nice little thing to remember. Alright, I think there's probably 2 or 3 goblins up here. You need to take them all out before the next wave comes in. So all but one. Alright. Alright, there's our signal. Here comes the next wave. again, it starts with harpies. And once the harpies are taken out, then the remainder of the wave come in or spawn. I think they're over on the other side of this platform. And I believe... Oh, that was interesting. Now, I just noticed him on my motion tracker, and I have no idea why he spawned there. That was a hobgoblin, I believe. Now, this wave is going to have goblins and hobgoblins with it, and the hobgoblins are majors, so you can't really easily take them out of distance with your primary. That's why I've got my The Chosen sniper rifle with me. And that one's fully... Oh, good. I got an upgrade here. Well, I'm too busy to do that now, so I'll wait until the story's over. Yeah, there's 2 or 3 hobgoblins. I can't quite remember how many there are, but 2 or 3 back there, and they will not start advancing until you take out all of the regular old goblin disciples there. Alright, let's go get those hobgoblins. Where are they? There's one of them. I missed him. Yeah, okay, there we go. Alright. Notice they'll throw the shields up, but once the shield drops, they're an easy target. Alright, there goes the shield. Notice I really dropped his shielding with, or his armor ability with the first shot. So, okay, there are 3 of them. I'm gonna run up here and grab some ammo real quick. And, oh, there's the ghost talking. That tells me there's more coming in. Not sure if this is the last wave or not. Alright, just hanging loose here. Let's see what we got coming up. And these guys in the last wave, they kind of hang out on the left side here. Oh yeah, there are the harpies. Alright, time to get the heck out of Dodge. They're gonna spawn right on top of me. Get back to the sanctuary here. And it sounded to me like there were minotaurs involved. What was that screeching, screaming sound? Oh yeah, there's a minotaur. Ooh, and he's a major. And at least I backed him off. Let's take care of the harpies first. So it looks like this wave... No, I think there's some goblins in there too. Oh, we're taking out... Now notice, it looks like to me... You see that crossfire setting up? You can see it with the tracers. I'd never noticed that before. So here I am trying to take out the harpies, trying to move up enough to get to their red eyeballs. And there's another harpy over here in the distance taking aim at me from the side. So you gotta be careful about that. Alright, now we got a minotaur here. Now, a regular old minotaur you can take out with 3 shots from a sniper rifle. There we go. 1, 2, 3. First shot drops the overshield. The second 2 shots will take him out. You gotta be a little careful, because if you get 2 shots in, he will start charging, because you've basically taken his head off. And when Minotaurs charge, they're firing away with their whatever those energy weapons are, those nasty things. You can't take too many hits with them. Alright, there's your regular 1, 2, there we go, 3. Okay. Still got plenty of ammo there. Not worried about that. Alright, I was going to try and take him with it. He's just too far away for the rockets. Alright. Another nice thing about this scout rifle is that it's really effective against minotaurs. I mean, you got to pump a lot of bullets in, but they will drop the shields. Now, I discovered this in this run for the first time, because I've only had this thing for 2 days. So you can sit back here at distance, take this guy out. Now make sure you got plenty of ammo when you've dropped him to the point where his shields are almost down, because he will charge. Okay, we're getting close to the end here. Let's see what we got up here. I think we've got. Not sure where the. Yep. There's one major. Drop the shields, start firing like crazy, and then retreat when they start charging. Let's get back to safety. Notice that he's firing. He's firing where I was. Okay. So we can take this guy out now. Again, when his shields get low, he's going to charge. So make sure you got enough ammo to take him out. Enough remaining in the clip to take him out. Otherwise, retreat, reload, and try again. Alright, I think we're down to 1 here. I think. It's either 1 or 2. Let's see what we got. And I'm not sure whether or not he's a major. So that's why I brought the rocket launcher up. Oh no, he's just a regular old dude. Okay. Well, there's 2 of them, right? Yo! Notice that he teleported towards me. Let's see how he's charging. He didn't have much left there, so I was able to take him with a scout rifle. Alright, now I think we're down to the last guy. See if I can take him out with the, completely with the scout rifle. Looks like. Alright, level 28 Minotaur. I was able to take out with my primary weapon. That's a good thing to know. Okay, that's it. So the strategy here is as you come into this area for the first time before you set the ghost up over here, work your way around to the right, take out the fallen, be aware of that Reaver Vandal sniper, and then after you set up the ghost right here, go back to the safe spot and take out the Vex from there, moving up as necessary from each wave, knowing that the harpies show up first. Anyway, I hope this helps you in your quest for the daily heroic story Ishtar Collective for today, November 27th. This is Old and Achy signing off. Take care, everybody.